Good morning and welcome to the Digital Weather Desk powered by CenturyNext Bank. I'm Jared Floyd. Visit cnextbank.net. Visit cnext.bank for more as we get ready for the holiday season, and if CenturyNext can help you out, they are more than happy to do so. Good morning on the day before Thanksgiving. Big travel day, and of course, a lot of folks are off work today or working half a day or whatever and getting ready to head out and about to visit family and stuff like that. So we will spend some time, a little bit more time than normal, looking at the forecast. And this morning's forecast is made possible by CenturyNext Bank. What's next for you? The exclusive banking partner of the Digital Weather Desk. Snowfall for portions of the UP and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and much of the upper Midwest. The upper Mississippi Valley, and the Great Lakes region. So if you are traveling in that area, and maybe you are, maybe you aren't, be aware that you may run into your first snow of the year. For us, it's just quiet conditions, and our old front continuing to advance off to the south and east. In fact, here's a look at the surface map, and you can see the cold front from earlier in the week winding its way through the northern Gulf and through the mid-Atlantic states, and high pressure settling in behind it. And in fact, high pressure basically going to sit right over the top of us for Thanksgiving Day, which is good news. Check our road conditions across the country. Now, obviously, were some soggy spots on the map. This map updates every several hours, and we're seeing our road conditions obviously much more improved. But again, if you're traveling across the immediate area, no big concerns. Airport delays. We were running into some issues at Chicago O'Hare and DFW yesterday. They were having some 20 and 30-minute delays overall. Not really seeing anything this morning, which is good news. Obviously, that doesn't mean that your particular flight isn't delayed. It just means that the airport in general is not seeing, mass average delays. So obviously, you want to check with your airline if you're heading out and about this morning. Good morning to Kathy and Becky, and thanks so much for hanging out day before Thanksgiving. Also of note, if the turkey isn't thaw yet, today's the day for more drastic measures, and the Floyd family's probably going to be along with you. We took that turkey out usually the Friday or Saturday and looked at the weight, and we were like, okay, then we need to put it out on this day. And we actually, I think, even did it a day earlier than we thought we would. That sucker's still frozen. So, again, alternate measures will be taken today. And I still don't feel confident in it. Never had good luck with turkeys. Visible satellite shows most of the cloud covers off to the south today. Radar products made possible by Brown's Roofing. And we've already seen a little bit of the radar. It's clear. Not a whole lot happening across the region today. Cooler air has moved in. 36 in Fayetteville, 44 in Little Rock. So, again, if you're traveling in the immediate area, it's chillier to the north, a little warmer to the south. That should be expected. 53 currently in Monroe, 47 in El Dorado to start the morning, 49 in Monticello, and 53 currently in Natchez. Visibility is generally fine. We had the drier air and some fairly breezy conditions punch in overnight. In fact, there's a look at the winds currently, 5 to even 10, 12, 13 mile an hour winds. So a little breezy to start the day, and those winds will probably linger through much of the afternoon as well. Futurecast made possible by Bayou Power Sports. I-20 Frontage Road in Monroe shows that Thanksgiving Day will top out generally in the mid to upper 50s. That's after morning lows in the mid to upper 30s. May, good morning to you. Black Friday morning will be a chilly one. Near freezing perhaps across southern Arkansas, mid-30s across much of northern Louisiana, western Mississippi as you start the shopping day. Afternoon highs topping back out, I would think maybe upper 50s or mid-50s depending on location. And then we set up with the rainfall as we go into the upcoming weekend. Low 40s to start the day on Saturday, and temperatures not really climbing much as we go through the remainder of the weekend. High pressure is going to sit basically right over the top of us for Thanksgiving Day, but it gives way as we go toward Friday. Winds return to the southeast. We start that return flow of Gulf moisture, but also in the upper levels, the southwesterly winds. Harlan and Carolyn, good morning to you as well. In the upper levels, winds will be out of the southwest, and that's going to carry a lot of subtropical moisture and basically just funnel it into the region as we head toward the upcoming weekend. So the clouds and the rain return as early as Saturday morning, and you see the rain sweep through the area through much of the day on Saturday. Sunday's still kind of a wild card. I would expect to see some scattered showers linger at least early in the morning on Sunday. Most of Sunday right now appears dry, and then we could see some rain return late Sunday night heading into Monday, although it looks like the rain chances for Monday may be actually more firmly planted into Monday. Jonna and Barbie, good morning to you as well. Thanks so much for taking time out of the morning to take a look at the forecast. Rain totals over the next 7 days, again, painted with a broad brush, have us generally in the 2 to 3 inch range. There will be some spots that probably fall short of that, especially as we get beyond Saturday and we get into the early next week rain chances, where there's still a lot of question marks in regards to how that will pan out. And also a note on the forecast in the 7 day coming up in just a minute. This is the official rainfall forecast over the next 7 days. Again, has the heftiest totals in the southern parishes and counties, because those areas probably have the best chance of seeing the heaviest rain potential late Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. There's going to be some spots out to the west and northwest that may not see as much rain in the early week disturbance as it moves through. But again, way too early to really speculate on that kind of stuff. Daytime highs today near 60 degrees, lots of sunshine, but a little breezy at times, and it obviously will spend a good chunk of the day in the 50s. So northerly winds 10 to 15, sunshine and 50s. It's going to feel pretty chilly out there, but at least the sunshine helps out to a certain regard. Mid to upper 30s for overnight lows tonight. Winds will be out of the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Rain chances close to 0. The 7 day made possible by 3B Hardware. This is essentially the same 7 day forecast that I updated with it last night. I checked everything this morning with the latest model data. I didn't see anything earth shattering that made me want to change anything. Evelyn, good morning to you. So we'll kind of leave things where they are. Upper 50s for highs Thursday, Friday, morning lows in the mid 30s. Rain returns this weekend and carries into early next week, with colder air trudging in along the way as well. Now, here's the twist in the forecast that I really feel the need to address this morning, especially now as we've got a few more folks out on the stream. Good morning, Jeremy. The next big social media, oh my gosh, everybody's going to flip out about, there have been 2 consecutive operational model runs of the GFS that advertise the possibility of freezing rain across southern Arkansas on Monday night into Tuesday morning. Good morning, Jan and Carolyn. I preface that by saying this: the operational computer models do have the potential for freezing rain across southern Arkansas. As we and I'm looking at it right now, and again, it is a window generally for Monday night. I've seen it. So before you send the instant messages and stuff and go, hey, instant messages, direct messages, whatever those things are called, showing my age. If you send those and you're like, hey, have you seen this? I've seen it. I fully acknowledge that the forecast, the operational model of one computer model suggests we could see freezing rain Monday night. It's also fair that if you deep dive into the ensemble forecast that helped build that computer model, that out of the 20 ensemble members that are factored in, only 3 of the 20 advertise something of that sort. So again, sometimes operational models will throw out some wild stuff, especially as you talk about 6, 7, 8 days out. Things that are plausible. It's not out of the realm of possibilities for us to see it, but it's highly unlikely. And the other highly unlikely reason for that is we usually just can't get that kind of depth of cold air in place this early in the season to generate that kind of scenario. Is it possible? Anything's possible, but I would still consider it very unlikely. As the rain starts to move back in through the day on Monday, typically that moisture that's getting pulled in is going to pull some warmer air in along with it. It would take an extremely delicate balance of cold air and moisture to see something like that. And again, I just don't see it likely for now. In fact, I expect most of us to probably be in the mid to upper 30s by the time the rain starts on Monday, if not even into the low end of the 40s. So there's that caveat. We're getting to that time of the year, especially with the colder air that's going to trudge in over the next couple of weeks, that you're going to start seeing a lot of folks that every operational computer model that suggests rain that could change wintry, everybody's going to jump on top of it. So I think it's just fair to acknowledge that it's in the operational model data, but again, most forecasters are going to look at that and go, that's going to change, and it more than likely will. It's also fair to note the GFS model has struggled lately. Most medium and long-range model data has kind of struggled lately, and that the European model doesn't really advertise that. So, Lana, good morning to you. So that's a look at the forecast. A pretty quick look at the forecast. We went through a lot of stuff, but there's just not a whole lot happening here in the short term. The rain sets up this weekend, and it'll be a chilly rain. That's the other takeaway from all this, is that with temperatures that cool, I think it's very unlikely that severe weather would be a problem unless something drastically flips with the forecast and we miraculously pull some warmer air into the region. And again, that just does not appear likely at this point. So all good news there. The rain would be beneficial, a drought buster for much of our locations. So all good news. Too Long Didn't Read comes out in about an hour and 15 minutes. I'll join you midday and later this evening, although they will probably be pretty abbreviated looks at the forecast. We are in the middle of the holiday swing now, and also skies remain clear for the next couple of days, so we're just kind of talking about the same stuff over and over. And then I'll provide updates through the day tomorrow. I say through the day. We'll be on on a kind of an abbreviated schedule. I wouldn't expect 3 lives tomorrow, maybe 1, and we'll just kind of update the forecast as we go through the rest of the week. And we'll also continue to look at the shopping forecast for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and beyond. Forecast is always available along with the interactive radar. Works nationwide, so download the Digital Weather Desk app, available for Apple and Android users, and take that with you wherever your travels may lead you. And, of course, the forecast is also always available at digitalweatherdesk.com. Catch you later today. Enjoy your Wednesday. And thanks so much for stopping by the Digital Weather Desk, powered by CenturyNext Bank.